Hey everybody, Vinny Brigance here with Calendly Hypnosis. So jumping into a topic about cancer. Does smoking cause cancer? Highly Googled search. And I always have to preface these videos with, I'm not here to create hurt, pain, guilt, blame, shame, any of that kind of stuff. I'm only painting this picture so you understand exactly what it is that you're making a decision to walk away from. When you decide to walk away from smoking, you're walking away from all these things, right? And so we already went over in other videos about how cigarettes is actually the leading cause of preventable death in the US. Understand, about 500,000 people die from it each year. And, I'll go into all of that in more detail in another video. But look, 9 out of 10 lung cancer deaths caused by smoking, right? And smoking can cause cancer almost anywhere in your body. We're talking about your bladder, your blood, cervix, colon, rectum, esophagus, kidney, Larynx, liver, the Oropharynx, this section here, your throat, your tongue, soft palate, tonsils. You people come in, you start doing these sessions for your hypnotist, and folks, part of their tongue removed, part of their jaw removed from the cancer. Think about walking around like that, right? You can get cancer in your pancreas, your stomach, trachea, bronchus, your lungs, right? So think about all of that, right? It can affect you anywhere. And again, this is just a stark reality, a picture that you can see now and you can walk away from, because death with smoking, it's not really a question of if it's going to happen mathematically. It's really a question of when. There's a handful of people that don't get that outcome. I don't like those odds, right? That's why I'm giving you this information, because, I fell down today, got hurt, still doing the video. I'm a hypnotist, so we can disassociate rapidly from pain. But still, right? I'm here to deliver this information to you because I care, and I want to see you be free of this forever. I guess the best way to quantify it would be if nobody smoked, a third of cancer deaths would just not exist anymore. Those wouldn't occur. Right? So get a picture of what you're looking at. And that's just cancer. There's a bunch of other ways that smoking can harm you. So how are you going to quit, right? Willpower is fairly effective. You look at meta studies, and they'll look at nicotine replacement therapy, and some of those are surprisingly low numbers for success. So willpower is highly effective, right? I think about half the people that quit usually quit from that. So you can't put that off. If you're going to quit, today's the day, right? There's no day as good as today to quit. Your mind, your physiology, human beings are really designed to avoid pain and gain pleasure, right? So your mind will always come up with a story about how you'll quit later, because you want to avoid the pain of those withdrawal symptoms, those cravings. You have to understand those are going to be temporary. They peak around 72 days, or 72 hours. That would be terrifying, right? Those symptoms are going to peak around 72 hours. They don't last more than a few weeks. Then you're pretty much home free, right? But they're not avoidable with willpower. You're going to have them. So get it in your mind and do that. Just commit, right? And you can do this. You have everything you need inside you to do it. A lot of people already have, right? So you're not doing it alone. You're not the first one. If you want to skip all of that pain, withdrawal symptoms, all that kind of stuff, you want my services as a hypnotist, of course, that's always an option, right? And the next step for you would just be to click on my Calendly link. I think you can see it right. If you're on the desktop, on there's a little button on my homepage there on YouTube, or I'll post my Calendly link in the comments. You can click it. Just find a time that's convenient for you. We'll do a 15-minute Zoom call. I'll answer every single one of your questions. I'll go for pricing options. Basically, we'll get you set up to succeed, to win against this thing. I do this all the time. And get you on the path to becoming a non-smoker. So, folks, that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to this information. If you know somebody that wants to quit, send them this video, right? Send them my YouTube page or whatever, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And let's get going. We're gonna help 1,000 people quit by the end of next year. And I can't wait to help you. Take care.